2 more subs. You ready, guys? You ready to pull out your things?
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I even got into this situation, considering Gorillatag is literally dying. But we have to go all the way back to 2024. Not late 2024, early 2024. This video is going to be about ultimately why Gorillatag is dying, how Gorillatag is dying, and what we might be able to do to fix it, and is there even any way to fix it? That's the question. I'm also going to be talking about how my YouTube channel was impacted by this, and ultimately what the future is looking like for Gorillatag. And then I also have a surprise at the end of this video, so stay tuned. Let me introduce our guest for today, Invisible Man. Invisible Man, tell us what you think about Gorillatag dying, because you know it's kind of dying right now, and it's like it's lost half of the CCU that it had last year. So tell us how to, you know, maybe be able to save the game.
I think we need to work together as a community.
That's a good idea. All right, you know what, guys? You guys should listen to him. He's taking over my show, so I'll see you guys later. I'm joking. All right, well, Invisible Man will just be right there to talk whenever I give him an input. But for right now, we're gonna talk about stuff. Okay, first of all, I want to talk about like how exactly Gorillatag is dying. Gorillatag has lost over half the CCU that it actually had from last year. Last year was averaging around like 60 to 70,000 players, like at a time. Sometimes it'd be 50,000, but that's not even that bad, right? This year it's averaging 20,000 to 30,000, but sometimes it even reaches 15,000 at the lowest. And right now, even though it is a school day, it's at like 6,000. Okay, look, I get it. It's a school day, but like I'm on fall break, and then it's like, you know, there's still people on the game. Okay, regularly the game only has about like 10,000 to 30,000 players. It's not big anymore. I'm on fall break, so I'm good, and I have an announcement at the end of the video for maybe I'm coming back. I guess we'll have to see. Oh yeah, so yeah,
I'm being held hostage.
Shh. I'm trying to talk here. Gorillatag is basically dying because, well, we could tell the game's dying because one, the CCU has been cut in half. There's only like 20,000 players on at a time, and right now it's only 6,000. Crazy. Two, this number here, Invisible Man. Why don't you go ahead and tell them what number 2 is?
Toxicity and hate is leading to multiple people wanting to quit.
That's true. That's really true. And 3, when you go into servers, sometimes all you might see is less than 10 players, sometimes even 6 players, or just a warning bot in which like just starts attacking you and making weird noises. Don't we all love that? This guy really loves it, and I know because like he always wants to be like a co-host on my show, even though this is the only show we've had. It's really fun to have you here, man. I mean, we're gonna be able to talk about this together. Alright,
help me.
Why is Gorillatag dying? So we already saw how Gorillatag is dying. Why is it dying? Well, Gorillatag is dying ultimately because I think for the main reason is that the content creation ideas are low. Like there's just really nothing to make a video on. And honestly, that's what had happened to me, and that's why I ultimately stopped posting. But also because the game started also losing its popularity, that's why I stopped posting as well. And it was like, you know, it was kind of weird. Like my scarybaboon videos were getting more views than my Gorillatag videos. Like it was crazy. Even some of Gorillatag's most popular and famous content creators are just quitting. Well, not really quitting, but they're just not really playing. They're playing the fan games now. Like, for example, J-Man Curly, he just literally came back to Gorillatag because he realized he wasn't playing it at all. He was just playing fan games. And that's what happens. The game gets boring. Nobody wants to play it anymore. There's no content creation ideas. And that's sadly what's happening to this game. Invisible Man, why don't you go ahead and tell us the second reason, number 2, this number. Tell us exactly why Gorillatag is dying as well.
Modders are taking over, and player trackers continue to conflict with the content creators make.
He's not wrong. He really isn't wrong. There's a lot of like modders on this game in which kind of conflict with, you know, content creation, like player trackers and stuff like that. Player trackers haven't really got to the fan games yet, and there's really no possible way to do that. The main like place it happens in is this game right here, Gorillatag. As you know, I just saw a literal like modder as soon as I got into the game to make this video. Bro, there's only 3 people. There's only 6 people in this lobby, and there's a Daisy dude, bro. Oh no, I'm not trying to do this right now, bro. Come on. Sucks, but it just happens sometimes. Now let's get into how it impacted my channel. If you were a fan of my channel for a while, you probably can tell by the change in my voice how long I've been on this platform for only like 2 years. My voice has changed. You can go to my first video. Here's a clip.
I'm leaving the server. The server's a little bit weird. Before I leave, everybody go subscribe to Gigabyte VR because he's goated.
I sound completely different now. The thing is, I have loved this game dearly. I started playing this game in January of 2023, and ever since then, it's been like fun. Like, I did start content creation in late 2023, in which I started like when the caves was getting revamped. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the cave revamp? That's why I started content creation. As soon as I started live streaming, that's when the game actually started to get popular, because then the VR experience happened. And obviously, all creators came together and almost got the game to 100,000 CC. It was actually insane. Why did my channel blow up? Well, I had gained 12,000 subscribers in February 2024, and I was honestly because of live streams. Live streams is the reason my channel's even blown up. I don't really get a lot of views on videos. However, live streams, it's different. I had been like one of the first people on the Gorillatag community to start doing short streams. Short streams back then was the method, bro. I had gained over 12,000 subscribers. Before that, I had worked so hard, like months upon months, doing landscape live streams. They look like this, and then I did those for like a couple of months, and I gained about 1,000 subs, which was still hard work and determination, but all it took was like 3 days to gain all of that amount of subscribers with the short streams. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, I am Gigabyte son.
Now, it's not really a good method because the game's starting to die, but it was the reason why my channel blew up, and I gained over 12,000 subscribers. I was actually able to get monetized, like I was actually able to start getting money. However, the game started to get boring. As soon as February was up, as soon as March was up, into May was kind of when the game started to get boring. New fan games came out. Scarybaboon was one of those, and then obviously that blew up, kind of setting Gorillatag to go on a downfall. But you know, it was a cool experience. So that's how it impacted my channel. It's big, bro. I love this game so much. Honestly, if I had to determine like if I'm gonna quit or maybe even come back, my decision would be, yo, what are you doing, bro? Can you not wait until the show's over, bro? Okay. Can you just go? Okay, thank you. My bad, guys. Interruption by Invisible Man number 2 just happened. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying. Wait, what was I saying? It's whatever. Here's what I'm gonna talk about next. It's honestly pretty big. We're kind of done with the Gorillatag is dying topic, and I'm kind of going on to like a topic to where like I might be quitting Gorillatag. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. I might be quitting Gorillatag. I might not be quitting Gorillatag. So I'm deciding to do like an 100-hour marathon of Gorillatag. That was the huge announcement I had, that I'm doing a 100-hour marathon. My favorite thing was streaming, right? This is gonna be all live streamed, 100 hours. Well, probably not the full 100 hours, but for 4 days, I'm gonna be streaming. It's gonna be the Gorillathon. It's gonna be trying to bring the community back together for live streams. For those 4 days, I'll be streaming. It'll be this Wednesday, and I'm probably posting this on Wednesday. So, literally, probably 2 hours after this is posted, that is when the first Gorillathon stream is going to start. And there's going to be a schedule in my community posts. You guys can go see the schedule, and you guys can join in the streams whenever the live streams are going on. Tell them more about it.
We will be streaming every day starting today up until Sunday, but we will not stream on Saturday.
What he said, join these streams, bro, because this is probably gonna be the last week I'll ever even upload Gorillatag. I'm gonna be streaming for the first time in basically almost a year and a half. You're getting basically roughly around 32 hours to 40 hours of streaming content coming all this week. Whenever you get home from school, if you're not on fall break, join these streams, man. Bro, we're just doing everything, okay? We're stacking it up. Gorillathon starts now.
What you yapping
Okay,
about?
there's actually so many books in here, it's making me scared, dude.
Why do you sound like a 50-year-old man? No, that's that question.
Yeah, why do you sound like a 50-year-old man? You guys are freaking weirdos.
Not you, bro. You sound like a 50-year-old
Bro, who are you talking to? Me?
Yeah, you.
What do you mean?